In this video, we'll watch Zlatan Ibrahimović train. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we will watch how the lion Zlatan Ibrahimović trains. So we all know that Ibrahimović is a huge target striker, and he is very strong and very capable of holding off large defenders and scoring tons of goals anywhere he goes. So the first exercise is a rope chain, and basically Ibra will perform a continuous motion of up and down movements with his arms engaging his core and upper body as well. And the next exercise is a dynamic movement of 3 quick steps followed by a one-legged balance on top of a yoga ball, and this time he's going to work on his lower body and also on his balance. And then we move into sort of a groin exercise, but also really engaging that upper body as well as his shoulders, because he's holding a 5 to 10 pound ball while he's, doing that ranged motion for his groin. And finally, the last exercise of this workout is a hip flexor movement with added resistance. And he's going to do this to strengthen his muscle right below the hip area. And this is actually super important for professional footballers because when shooting, this is often an easy area to injure. And next, in another workout, Zlatan is going to move into doing leg extensions. So this really works on his hamstrings as well as his quads because he's flexing that muscle, and he has, it's hard to tell, but around, I'd say, more than 50 kilograms on the machine. And basically he's going to go up with 2 legs and then slow and controlled down with 1, and doing it more slowly and controlled will actually work the muscle more because you're holding that weight for a longer time. Okay, and now we move into some biking. So this is not only a great cardio exercise, but it's used for recovery, after a game, slowly working down those muscles. But in this case, Zlatan is actually doing interval trials. So he's doing high intensity followed by a period of low intensity, working on his endurance. And then we have your standard pull-ups, working on that upper body and getting stronger to be able to hold off bigger defenders. Alright, real quick, shout out to the daily comment winner. If you want to be responsible for the next video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Alright, back to the video. Alright, next we got your basic treadmill run. Zlatan is sort of just jogging and staying in shape for the season, making sure he's well conditioned because the life of a professional is very taxing on the body. So it's crucial to maintain yourself and to be training almost every off day in order to be able to last the entire season. And here I wanted to show a short clip of Zlatan at LA Galaxy this season, showing off his agility. I mean, for a big man, it's impressive for him to be able to jump that high and make those crazy passes we're all familiar with. And here's a quick little clip of Zlatan training in his back garden, nothing too intense, but he's sort of just getting touches on the ball and working on his laced pass. And now we're back to his days at Manchester United, and I was personally really impressed with how he did in the Premier League before, he was sadly injured. But as a 36-year-old, because he's sort of at the end of his career, and at a certain point your body is a little too old to be able to continue to train at the intensity required for professionals. But despite all of this, he had a great season with United with a grand total of 41 goals in all competitions, including 10 in 8 Champions League matches, and he sort of had that dynamic link/partnership with the man himself, Paul Pogba, and it was just great watching them. And that's why I love Zlatan, because he's very diverse, and he's actually played in 8 different teams, one of which is Barcelona, one of the top teams in the world, and this sort of makes him a complete player. And here's another great example of Zlatan's agility. He's going to perform a few juggles, and then he's going to pop the ball up and perform a sidekick bicycle. So there you have it. And then here we have a cool little thing from his Instagram that I took. Basically, he's going to do a chest stall, and you can see, look at how low he gets, and he's sort of like in the Matrix, if you guys get that reference. And yeah. So, moving on, we have another workout on the treadmill. He's sort of just jogging Like I said, keeping up his conditioning, endurance training, but like I said, nothing too intense, sort of just maybe warming up or cooling down at this point. And finally, here's his very first debut goal at the LA Galaxy. I mean, I had to include this. What a screamer this was. LA Galaxy were losing 3-0, and then they bring on the Lion Zlatan, and he goes and scores this, and then they end up winning 4-3 with Zlatan's header in the very last few minutes of the dying game. And that's how he was introduced into the MLS, which he now calls the MLZ. So anyways, if you guys made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this one. So if you guys want any other ones, please comment down which footballer you'd like to see next, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And really quickly, if you guys made it this far into the video, go down below and comment the lion emoji. Alright, see ya guys.